You lot want me to be upset about something, right? You don't want me to talk about this, right? I don't care to talk about this. Why? Because there's millionaires having millionaires' problems. And I feel like when we're living in a global pandemic right now, and there's hurricanes destroying other people's houses and lives, where people can't even go to work and make a living, I don't care to hear millionaires have millionaires fights with other millionaires. There are bigger things going on in the world right now. So, I've created this segment called Millionaires Having Millionaires Problems But Nobody Gives a F About. Enjoy!
Millionaires having millionaires problems. Millionaires having millionaires problems. Millionaires having millionaires problems. We don't effing care because it's millionaire having millionaires problems.
What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came up in the ocean and it's gone. And there's people that are dying.
Hi guys, what is up? It is your girl Paige. I've just come through with a quick segment for you guys talking about the whole James Charles situation. Before I get into anything, just so you guys are aware, the makeup that I have on my face right now at this very moment is all from me, from Dramatic Boutique. Just to give you guys an idea of the kind of pigments and quality that we're dealing with, honey. Yes, what? With that being said, today I am going to be talking about James Charles. I'm only going to be doing it really briefly. He's in a controversy currently with Ethan Klein and Healer from H3H3 for basically another plagiarism situation. James Charles is always out here stealing, and now he's out here stealing again. Allegedly.
Oh, he's stealing? Bro, what the?
So this whole thing started because James Charles released his brand new merch with Sisters Apparel, and Ethan Klein obviously got wind of this and then tweeted the following. He said, "I know we didn't invent color blocking, but I'm having a hard time with the new James Charles merch. It's the same exact design as Healer's, combined with the fact that his audience is so huge, many people will assume that he had designed it and start accusing us of plagiarism. What do you think?" He then goes on to say, "It's possible it's all a total cosmic coincidence, but he used pretty much the identical colours here too. He at least moved them around a little bit." James Charles has been called out consistently for constantly stealing concepts. However, I'm of the notion of colour blocking is nothing new. They did not reinvent the wheel. But then Healer Klein, who is Ethan's partner and also a co-host on the H3H3 podcast, she stated, "I guess I might as well share some behind the scenes. This is my first sketch of the colour block hoodie from 2017 before we even had a logo for Teddy Fresh. And in the other pic is the pink one. This is usually how I work out our colour palettes." Once again, I am not an artist, I am not a designer, and I am in no way able to go and shit on somebody else's design or concept. However, I'm looking at this right now and I'm just like, okay, and what do you want us to do about that?
Okay, and what do you want me to do about that?
Ethan Klein then went on to share some screenshots of James Charles basically wearing his sister merch, as well as the Teddy Fresh shirt that basically is almost exactly the same in colour scheme. And then he went on to show the kind of reach it is that James Charles has on TikTok and on other platforms, and the fact that that could possibly hinder the amount of people who actually come across or see Teddy Fresh. James Charles then went on to respond to Ethan Klein, and this is what James Charles had to say. He said, "When you DM'd me yesterday, I sent you the original photo that inspired my collection, explained that I've never seen your brand, I don't believe that for 1 second, but also asked what you wanted me to do."
Okay, and what do you want me to do about that?
You didn't reply. "After last year, I vowed to keep conversations private and create solutions, not drama." You've created a lot of drama this year, don't front, okay? Let's be honest. At H3 Productions, if you'd like to continue our conversation and find a solution, my DMs are still open, heart. Well, Ethan Klein actually went on to call out James Charles further, and he said, I give you permission to share our conversation. You told me that you were going to sell them anyway. You also admitted that the similarity wasn't a coincidence. I DM'd you because I wanted to keep this private, but I found your response combative and dismissive. Then he went on to say, For context, a company made a palette with colours very similar, and this was his response. When James Charles created his palette that he did with Morphe, Wet n Wild actually made a replica, or a dupe if you will, palette, and James Charles wasn't very happy about it. So Ethan was basically trying to show the parallel that essentially exactly the same is happening to him, so why doesn't he treat that with the same amount of respect? So that's basically where it all left off on social media. Not a lot really has happened. Do I think there's going to be a lawsuit involved? I don't know. I don't care. Do I feel like Ethan and Hila have a right to be upset and disappointed? No. And the reason that I feel that way is purely because this colour blocking technique and this colour scheme is actually not even new, even prior to Hila creating these designs. Although something may be an original concept to you, it might not actually be an original concept at all. People have also pointed out that other companies have used these same designs. For instance, Zaful has created a colour block hoodie that also replicates the Teddy Fresh design as well. People felt as if he was zoning in on James Charles purely because James Charles essentially is another YouTuber and within the same sphere and selling the same kind of merch. So I understand on that front why they are upset about it, but honestly I find it hard to feel sorry for them because it's the concept itself is not new. It's not a new concept. But Ethan then decided to go and make the most ultimate chess move that I actually have to commend him for. He took his ass all the way over to TikTok to make a TikTok in response to James Charles and his merch. I think that was extremely smart of him to do because essentially that is one of James Charles's largest platforms. Letting people know that they came up with the concept first. This is so stupid. Also means that what they feared, which is people seeing James Charles's merch and then thinking Teddy Fresh had copied him, would also be nullified. So it's good. I'm glad that they did that. Good for them. I'm gonna f***ing die. This is terrible. I hate this story. I hate it. The problem is with this story is that James Charles has been called out for plagiarism over and over again. To the point that even if it was a coincidence, people aren't seeing it as a coincidence. I could go through the list of all of the things it is that James Charles has plagiarized in the past or copied and not given credit to the originator for. However, that list is long and lengthy and honestly I really don't have the time. But what are my thoughts? My thoughts are, I don't have any. They're stupid. All of them are stupid. I'm not here for it. They really need to grow up. That's just my 2 thoughts on it. With that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have a bullshit story it is that you want to send to me, and let me die slowly as I try and convey the story to you for your benefit, please let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, I really did not enjoy this. If you like this kind of content from me, please don't give it a thumbs up if you like it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a notification every single time that I, PaigeChristieUK, post content. Why? Because you like to see me lose all self-respect every single video. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day or evening, whatever the f*** it is you're doing. And until next time, guys, it's been Paige.